you for coming to my channel home. My name is Amanda and I'm here. I'm all about the wellness, I'm all about the living natural, I'm all about the living happy and excited, I'm all about self-love as well. So that's what this channel is here for. If you're new here, it would be awesome for you to subscribe and just join us because we are the Wellness Squad. Okay, so there are two things that we're going to have in common today if you've clicked on this very video. Number one is that, like me, you most probably have treated hair, relaxed hair, or some people call it straight hair. And then number two is, as much as we have become the, should I call us the minority people, because now everyone is on the natural hair wave and they've chopped their hair and they're starting to regrow it and it's all cool, it all seems exciting, but for some of us, we don't want to have to chop our hair. Yes, we might love the whole natural look, the whole natural feel, and it just, there's that sense of authenticity and originality that comes with natural hair, but we may not exactly want to chop off our hair to get to the natural part. So does that mean you just have to stick with your treated hair? Does that mean there is no way to actually take care of your treated hair? Well, that doesn't have to be, fortunately for us. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the top tips that are going to help our hair to still be luscious, to be very exciting, to look good, and ultimately, grow into that natural sense. So it's not the end of the road for you, and no, you don't have to chop off your natural hair, your straight hair. This is straight hair that's just transitioning into natural hair, and I'm loving every look as I go through the stages. So right now I have maybe an inch of natural hair growing right now, and yeah, I still love the natural look that I get when I'm able to style my hair and just take care of it. And here are some of the things that I do and the tips that I'm going to be sharing with you, my wellness squad. Tip number one is this: we're going to have to run away from these intense heat treatments we've always been using, going under the dryer. Thank God I no longer have to sit under the dryer. It was a total torture chamber for me. So yes, we're going to have to run away from these kinds of things. Dryers, too much of irons, hair irons that is, and just now lean on air drying your hair, and also using the sun to be able to dry your hair, or even thick towels that actually help us to dry up our hair. So these things, unfortunately, I'm not going to be using this for much of anything after this. You see, your hair is made of protein, and protein unfortunately is denatured or destabilized by too much heat. So if you're using hard heat treatments like we have seen right now, those hair dryers, then you're going to be spoiling part of the natural structure of your hair, and that's why it would easily get messed up. Tip number two to take care of your straight hair, because we also matter as who have straight hair, is you're going to have to run away from these combs that have very tiny bristles, tiny gaps between their bristles, because this actually puts a lot of pressure on your hair, and you're manipulating your hair so much in that you're cutting off some of the hair follicles, if I could, hair strands, if I could say so, or even pulling too much from the hair follicles and spoiling your hair. So this, which puts too much pressure on your head, just like those hairstyles that we should be running away from that are not protective of our hairs, but other than that actually manipulate the head so much and the scalp so much, getting it tired, fatigued, and also very loose, we should run away from. So this is another thing we should run away from and start heading on to these kinds of combs. So you're going to use these wide toothed combs to actually comb your hair, but you can also use your hands, especially when you're sort of doing your hair treatment or your hair wash day. You don't have to use combs all the time. You could actually blend in using the wide toothed comb with using your fingers as well to comb through your hair. The lesser you tamper with the hair, then the more healthy it's going to be. I hope that makes sense. Hey people, this is another tip. You cannot run away from natural hair masks. as much as you have treated hair, you're trying to recover your hair from all the damage that the chemicals we used have actually made our hair get into, and probably it has stopped growing, it has become stunted, you know, it's getting discolored, it's no longer as thick as it used to be. So let's get back to using our natural foods even when you have treated or straightened hair and you're just looking for how you can get it back in shape, get it back to looking vibrant and radiant, and maybe transitioning it into natural hair. I'm sorry, but you're not going to run away from water. Yes, we talk about water as nutritionists all the time about how great it is for your body, but we underrate how important it is for your hair as well, to keep it moisturized. And I mean, even if you talk to a natural hair girl who actually knows how to take care of your hair, she'll tell you water is the most important trick to taking care of her natural hair. It's as easy as spraying it in her hair to keep the moisture locked in there. So even for those that have relaxed treated hair like me and you're trying to take care of it, water is going to be another simple trick that we must do. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm going to drink some water right now because of how important you've reminded me water really is. The next tip we're going to talk about is our hair products. So when you're choosing a hair product from now on, now that we know that even our treated hair needs to actually be taken care of with the utmost precaution, the same way that natural hair girls do, is your hair products should start tending to be more organic. So you don't have to have hair products that are going to talk about they have this product and the other product, all of which are chemicals, probably colors, probably fragrances that your hair still doesn't need. Our hair is very much like our bodies, so you're going to need to keep it healthy, you're going to need to have more healthy stuff on it and in it, and that's why you need to look out for products that are either pure organic or have minimal added contents to it. So for example, this is the aloe vera that I use. It's pure aloe vera, and that's exactly what I use when I am trying to lock in moisture after washing my hair and just putting my braids out or twisting my hair out to be able to air dry. I use this, and that is going to help me first of all moisturize and oil the hair. So you don't have to use, you know, things that are artificially made up. Please start leaning towards looking for products. I know sometimes getting the actual aloe vera and using it to treat your hair might be some bit of a hassle, especially if you're a very busy person who's always on a time schedule. So you look out for convenient products that make it easy for you to take care of your hair and yet still do right by your hair. So that's why we're saying, even as you look out for hair products that are convenient, like for me, sometimes if I don't have the time to use the aloe vera leaf, then I just get to using this pure aloe vera gel and I'm good to go. So yes, our products should also start leaning towards more of the natural scents. Here's another one. If you don't have the right tools, you know, or the tools that make it simple for you to take care of your hair, you just might give up on taking care of it after a while, because it's going to take in a little more effort than what was when it was about treated hair, where you just go to the salon and everything is done for you. Here you're going to have to do a lot of DIY, so prepare yourself, prepare your attitude to actually know you're going to take care of your hair just like a baby, or just like your body itself, or the way you put in time into working out for your health. That's the same way you're going to have to put in time into your hair. And so sometimes getting the right products is going to be so much easy for you to take care of your hair. For example, I used to use a bottle to put maybe a hair mask that I've made into my hair, say aloe vera mask. So I'll use a bottle and it will be dripping all over the place and getting so messy on me, and also at the same time sometimes aloe vera itches, so you're scratching also and you're like, should I be continuing with this kind of regimens, honestly? But once I got the spray bottle, it made it easy. All you have to do is grab your hair and then spray on it, and you know, you're good to go. So sometimes having the right tools that actually make it easy for you to treat your hair or take care of your hair fast, easy and simply will also take you a long way in just taking care of your hair. If you'd like for me to talk about the different tools that I actually use to help me, or the kit or pack that I have that helps me take care of my hair as well, please do let me know in the comment section. I'll be glad to make up a video, make some content on it, so you know we can get to sharing and seeing how we can make this easy for us. Hair nets are going to have to be satin or silk, because definitely that's what helps us to lock in moisture in our hair. So having these other types of nets, cloth nets, you know, to cover your hair, or just, you know, when you're going to sleep or when you're going to shower, is going to be doing you a disservice. So away from exposure to your hair to too much sunshine, because that will also distract your protein structures of the hair. Run away from dust, of course, that is also terrible. And also we have this habit, we tend to grease our hair because we feel that shine is what looks good, or that shine is what we need. Sometimes it actually makes us look really funny, you know, like a pussycat that has just been dipped in water or something. But I get you, we want to glow, so you know, sometimes we put in a lot of grease, honestly. So even for taking care of your hair, you don't need to put a lot of hair oil, because at the end of the day it clogs your hair follicles, and that's not going to help it to grow. That's why, people, those are the tips that we have discussed today. Really, how can you take care of your hair simply, even when you have relaxed hair but you want to have it looking healthy and natural? You're trying to transition it into natural hair. How do you get that look? This is exactly what we have been discussing today. If you like the video, you know what to do. Thumbs up. Until next time, from me, bye bye.